welcome back to another video. I'm your host, that one camera guy, and in this episode of my mini vlog, I'm going to be shooting some cross country. Now, before I get into this, I don't really shoot a lot of cross country, so going into this, I don't have like a very set strategy other than to what's been recommended to me is to kind of go where the starting point of the whole meet starts and kind of find where it ends. So you'll get your opening shot as you're running, and then you will get your shot when you might be able to get some individual shots as the runners are coming in, you know, one by one. You get some really good solo shots of them as they come in. But I'm already running late, so we'll see what happens. I may not even be able to find parking in the area as well. But I'm going to go ahead and show you what's in my bag. I had to move a few things around. So let's go ahead and do that right now. You've already seen it in the last vlog if you saw it. If you didn't, go ahead and click somewhere up here and you can go ahead and find the previous vlog. So let me show you really quick. So I've got two bags here. That's my Tenba Rode HDSLR bag. That's the Amazon bag that I've had for a long time. And that's the one I would take with my DSLR gear. So definitely much smaller footprint, even though I'm able to pack a lot of power into a small bag. And people say that, oh no, the lenses are getting bigger, and why is my bag so smaller? Anyway, I got my A7R2, you know what's up with that. I got my Alpha 6300 with battery grip. I went and got a new strap. I got the Peak Design strap, because I like taking the strap whenever I can, sometimes for video. I've got the 70-300 G-Master in here. I've got the Bodice 85, which I used for volleyball the other day. I've got the 16-70 in case I need a wide, and I think this is going to be our hero lens today. It's a 70-200 G-Master for us. Whoops, gotta be careful there. Now, what's interesting is that the other episode I was telling you in the other vlog, I said, hey, Canon or Sony, B&H, start sending my extender. And early this morning, I just saw some tracking information for the extender, which could have been useful had I got it today. But so we'll see when it comes in. Hopefully it'll come in soon. Well, actually, I'll get it tomorrow. And then I don't know what I'll shoot to go ahead and test the extender out with the 70-200. Well, everybody, that's it. Next time I see you, I'm going to be out in the field. All right, I'll see you in a bit. Alright, so a quick update with the Sony Alpha 6300. It actually overheated about 25 minutes into the track meet. Hey guys, I just want to follow through with you. I just finished shooting the cross country meet. It's been like a couple hours since then, and I want to kind of go over some of the trials and errors that I went through. The big one right now, the big issue that I had to deal with was the fact that the Alpha 6300 overheated. Now, I've seen this happen before, but it never completely died on me in the field. But this time it actually did. I saw the overheating indicator turn on the 6300 about 20-25 minutes into the actual event. And after another 5 minutes, the camera had shut down. I was actually starting to record some slow motion footage for the video. It just died. It just shut down and needed to cool down. So it was a little bit frustrating because, you know, you expect the equipment to work. And this A6300 has the latest firmware. So this is an issue, and I just want you to be kept in the loop behind it. I'm not trying to, you know, say Sony's amazing or they don't have any problems. This is an issue. All right. Then I used, so with that said, even though it overheated, okay, regardless, that is an issue. The 70-200 G-Master, I'll get that out of the way, along with the Alpha 6300 in autofocus, lockdown AF, worked really well, okay? You know, it's really bright outside, there was a lot of daylight, a lot of sunlight, so it performed really well, captured focus, hit focus, and you can definitely see it in the examples that you can see here, right? You can see the examples, and it just did a good job. Now, with regards to actually shooting cross-country, my focus was understanding where it started and where it ended, just like I mentioned in the pre-session of the video. So I went ahead and navigated to the beginning and the end of the locations of where things were happening, and I realized that there were like 2 sections that I could go to where I could take pictures. And so you'll notice that hopefully in the B footage that I was in one location, then I went to another location, and then and I tried to do some at the finish line. So I was at those different locations shooting with the kit, the Oppo 6300 with the 7200 G-Master, and it worked really well. So here's the story. It overheated, the 6300 overheated. I jumped to the A7R2. I was a little frustrated about that, but I popped on the 7200 G-Master. Again, it didn't focus as quick, but it was okay. And you know, I've used the older 5D Mark II in the past. I had it before, and I could do some sports pictures with it, but you know, just single frames here and there. So I just timed my shots, and it was fine. Not a big deal. I just kind of held my focus halfway, and then acquired focus and took the picture. And I got some really good shots, and you can go ahead and see some of those examples in the video. So I didn't have an issue with that. So I think after about another 30 minutes of shooting with the A7R2, I went back to the 6300 and I went back to it and started using it again. And at that point, I actually just took both cameras out. So I was using both the 6300 and the A7R2 in conjunction. I had the G-Master on one, and then I had the 70-300 on the other. And then I never had the 6300 overheat after that. So that first overheat, I let it cool down, and then it was no problem after that. The camera, even though it was still really hot, I didn't see the overheat indicator turn back on. So that was my day with cross country. I went a lot with the vertical shots. I tried to get those photos where you kind of see someone in the lead ahead of somebody in those shots. And I tried to frame myself as best as I could to get those types of images. I got as close as I could, and I timed as best as I could, and I was there trying to take as many pictures of as many people as I could possible of the competitors. You know, I wasn't just here taking pictures of my school, but I was there taking pictures of all the other schools out there. As again, I'm testing out the equipment, and also I'll probably be providing some of those images to those other schools as well. But that is all I have to say right now with the 7200. It performed really well. There's still more tests to be done. This was just one cross-country event. So far, the 7200 is doing a good job. I am getting the extender, the 1.4x extender, coming in tomorrow, depending on when you see this. And I'm going to go ahead and test that out soon. I still have to revise my football testing. I need to test it more. I don't want to give like a false review. So I'm going to test out the 7200 G-Master along with the 1.4x extender next week at a football game, high school football game, and then I'm going to go ahead and kind of update you on the impressions I got with the 6300 and the G-Master from there. So far so good. It's working just fine, and that's all I got for you in this video. Hope you enjoyed this little vlog, which tends to be a little bit longer, and that's all I have. Folks, I don't know everything. If you have any questions or comments about any of the stuff that I talked about in this video, please leave them down below. I'd be interested to hear what you have to say. If you do like this video, consider giving it a like, and if you do enjoy the content I'm producing, consider subscribing. And if you missed any of my last videos, you can find them somewhere around here. And with that said, I'm your host, Camera Guy, and I'll catch you on the next video. Bye.